Well, hello there, all you amazing people. We are going to talk about this machine up here. I have this for a month now, the DELL Latitude 5400 i5 8000 something U with 60 gig of RAM. I upgraded to 1 terabyte. I have a video where I talk about the apps I have installed on it and stuff like that. I had to upgrade the fan in it because it basically sounded like someone had put sand into the ball bearings of it. It was not really that expensive, and I actually got it from DELL's own website, and it was about $30 with shipping or something like that, so it was not massively expensive. And when I put that in, actually my battery life went massively up, and I think it's because the battery got drained so much trying to basically keep the fan spinning and so on and so forth, because it was basically running almost all the time. If there is like friction, it uses more electricity to overcome that friction. It's a little bit like if you see like your cabinet fans, and you put a finger on it and it still spins around. They actually are consuming a little bit more electricity to overcome that tension or that friction, or so to speak. Now I'm getting light browsing, light work I'm getting about 3 to 4 hours out of it. And that is with the screen 100% brightness. I just right now actually noticed that I was running it in 100% brightness, and I'm turned it down to like 40%, because that's enough in little darkness Denmark here at the moment. And that will also, of course, help your battery life. So we're actually getting really decent battery life out of it. I use it both for work and also a little bit personal. So I have it like 2 accounts, a personal account and a work account. And I've had it with me to work once in a while, do some light stuff on it. And it's working perfectly. It's interesting, I think is the right word, how little resources you actually need for a lot of tasks. Of course, there are the gamers out there that are the I am compiling, the Linux kernel 10,000 times a day people that do need a certain amount of hardware. Most people, even most IT people, they actually really don't need that much hardware. I do light coding at work also, or light to intermediate coding. I haven't done much the last few months, but I used to do a lot of coding in Python, C# and stuff like that. That was done on an 8000 i5 6-core 16 gig CPU. Well, the 16 gig was not on the CPU, of course, but I had 16 gig and 1 terabyte of hard drive, and it don't struggle. It works perfectly fine. Could I have gotten like a Threadripper and shit like that? Probably. It would probably have done it way faster. But here's the thing, and this is something that I think a lot of home users, they tend to forget, is that when we are working, or at least when I am working, I don't sit and do just one thing. So if that means that while my computer is doing a workload, my laptop or my Windows computer, normal desktop computer, that gives me like 5-10 minutes where I then can be, I need to check this printer, I need to fix this thing, I need to ask this coworker a question that's in another department. You get up, you take your body out of the office or in another place of the office, and you talk to other people or you do other work. I have a sneaky feeling / suspicion that a lot of people, they think that when you're working with IT, you do anything in a chronological order, so you sit and wait for every task to be finished before you do the next. I am doing 3, 4, 5 different things at once at work. Of course, I'm not working on all of them at the same time, but I have them all as active jobs, meaning that I could be installing Windows, I could be doing a little bit of scripting / coding, I could be a little bit of testing barcode scanners, QR scanners, printers, what have you not. I could then also, while some of that is going on, I could be doing some, managing of some people that do development and stuff like that. And for those tasks, this little laptop that I got up here, which is not the Chromebook version of it, it's the normal laptop of it, is working fine when I'm using that. Of course, I'm using my desktop computer more, and that is doing fine. I think we need to think a little bit about not wanting the latest and greatest, because while that's being nice and fine, and I would wish that my laptop would have been the top of the line DELL laptop, but on the other hand, I didn't have to spend thousands of dollars on it. Actually, I spent it only a few $100s on, like $300 or $400 on it, when everything is added up with the repairs and the upgrade to the NVMe and stuff like that. And it's doing fine for when I'm sitting here at home and I want to, you know what? I want to set up a workflow for Teams tomorrow, so when the other people come to work, they can log into Teams and they can see the workloads they assigned to. Or I can put in a workload of, let's say, I know this computer needs to, a hard drive change, or a printer needs to be fixed, or I need to set up a computer for a new person. I can put that into there. And for those things, I don't need, a MacBook Pro and stuff like that, or anything of that caliber. Would it be nice to have? Yeah. A lot of the reasonings in my brain why I was skeptical about this computer was because I had read and seen all of these videos and articles and all that shit that told me what I need for the job that I do, when in reality, I really don't. This computer is, I think, from 2018 or 19. My computer at work is from about 2019, 2020. So they are like 4 or 5 years old. They are doing the job perfectly. See you all later. Bye-bye.